Alright, let's set it up. I haven't streamed in a while. Again. But here we are. Here we are again. Hyperlight Drifter. Give me 1 second. What are we at now? 780 per each? Jeez, dude. How? Don't understand how. There, accurate. Guess we're this way. Alright. Should probably be a good streamer and promote that I'm streaming, but who cares? Alright, that looks good. 780 free, huh? A lot of crazy stuff happening since I last streamed, I'll tell you that much. Where'd we leave off, boys? Let's see. Oh yes, unfortunately off screen, the stream died, and I think I beat the boss. Or a boss. Yeah, it was just a boss. Let me see. So if I go in, where that is. A little bit of lag. It's whatever. That one. Okay, hold on. I think I gotta go all the way around, so let's do that and kill the boss. Killed a boss off camera. I don't think it was the boss though. That or I didn't save on purpose. God, I love this game. I was really wanting to play it, but I was like, I gotta play it for stream. You know? Do I have? Yes, I do. So it's pointless to go here. Yo, Plague, what's up? How's it going? Hope it sounds good. Hold on. Check, actually. I should check. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Last time we streamed was the TF1 trailer, I think. I don't know what we're playing after. And it's a little disappointing, you know. I'm not a super big FNAF fan, but not getting it in Dead by Daylight or Fortnite, it seems. Well, I mean, Scott didn't say no, he just kinda went like, unlikely. Maybe in the future, but maybe not. Check DMs. You give me 1 second here, I'll do that. Okay. I gotta check it on my phone because I don't want to leak everything ever. Is it a Jurassic Park one? Oh, never mind, it's Godzilla. Stupid. Yeah, it looks awesome. I have such an appreciation for stop motion because, you know, like I really liked like movies like Coraline, Frankenweenie, Paranorman, like stuff like that growing up. And I was like, this is like so cool, and like I said before a million times, they had a feature on the 3DS where you could make stop motions. And I used to use the hell out of that. Go over to my friend's house and just make stop motions. I am good, I think. I don't know, I just woke up, I don't know how to feel. More or less. Whoop, 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 whoop. Playing one of my favorite games, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get some help. We're less than... oh my goodness, okay. We are about 2 months away from TF1. Which is kind of insane. Comes out the 20th of next month. And, you know, my birthday's coming up. Used to be excited for my birthday, now it's like, I'm getting old. Like, do me a favor, don't get old. It sucks. I don't even know what I want for my birthday. I'll probably get an Elgato. The thing is, I had an Elgato, you know? I didn't have it on, like, this emergency, so... I do really wanna stream Pokemon streams. And, like, just shiny hunt. Because I sit down and I just play that for hours anyways. And I feel like that would be, like, such a fun game. Playing either Legends or... You know, I just got... kind of recently... Mystery Dungeon. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, holy. That wasn't fair. Why is it closed? What am I missing? Yeah, but Pokemon stream would be awesome to me. Key. Because I have so many shinies, I just filled up almost my third box of shinies on Legends Arceus. And then Legends ZA coming out, like, I'm gonna stream that so much. I think it's a speed thing. Hold on. Bro. Is it even possible? What I'm trying to do? No, I don't think so. Keep bonking right at the last second. There's some way the thing do this, and I can't remember how. There's a switch I need to turn off over here. All there is, because there's all these same things over here, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I saw the new Deadpool movie. Pretty good, won't spoil it. But in my opinion, my humble opinion, and some people might get mad at me for this, I think the second one, the second Deadpool was better. By like a lot. I didn't really like the villain when she showed up. I was like, ah, okay, side character, until like the actual villain shows up. Like they had like two kind of villains. One like was like, I don't know, the concept of him was a villain. Then the other one was like, you know, the villain, the person who like does super evil and like has powers and it's hard to overcome. The other one was like more so an obstacle because like what he does, I guess, and what he sets up and whatnot to overcome someone who's like not necessarily good at fighting, but they're like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, but I was like, good movie. The middle really drags. I didn't really like the villain. You know? Yo, how's it going? I won't spoil it though. But I genuinely think the second one was better. But Deadpool and Wolverine, like, were both amazing. Like, whenever it was just scenes of them talking, or like, you know, hanging out, or like fighting people or each other, it was like, yeah, this is like peak cinema. But like the middle of the movie, for me at least, really dragged, and I was like, oh, this is like the villain, I don't care about you, kind of thing. It's like someone no one will ever care about and be like, top 10 greatest movements of all time. Like, I'm gonna make a video essay on this person. No one's ever gonna do that. At least in my opinion. Yeah, but Godzilla Kid, I'm just right. How's your day going? I gotta find the setting button. Not quite sure where it is. like at the beginning. Could be like at the end. Nope, don't have enough. They put little dead ends like, oh, secret, and then it's not. Yeah. Are you playing? This is Hyper Light Drifter. This is one of my favorite games, and I'd say one of the best games of all time, especially in the indie scene. And they're coming out with a sequel sometime this year called Hyper Light Breaker. And I'm just basically playing through Drifter again, because I bought it on PC. I originally played it on PS4 and Xbox One. Because I genuinely love this game so much. I have it on like 3 consoles. I'm surprised. I think it has a Switch port. I'm surprised I haven't bought it on Switch yet. Really fun game. Awesome aesthetic, like just really good music and world building. Loudest game ever though. Enjoying the newest video I just put out though, because I had like so many comments saying like, oh, I'm so excited for this thing, and then it got copyright claimed, and I think that's kind of limiting like the people it goes out to. But it's like it's a Fall of Cybertron type story. I gotta effing have Fall of Cybertron music, and then like it's like, this one specific track from Fall of Cybertron is a no-go. Sorry, buddy. It's annoying. YouTube copyright is kind of insane. My bad for using the track, I guess. But like I was talking over it, I edited like so like it's not that audible. It's whatever. One thing I will say is that those thumbnails are some of my best. And the third one, like chapter 3, I keep telling people like who are like, I don't know about the series, or oh, like I'm excited. I'm like, dude, this isn't even the best one, okay? Like this is set up right now. Like after chapter 3, it stops being set up. But it is like quite cool. Then chapter 2 shut up a lot of the people who said like, this is just Transformers Prime. Excited for TF1? Yes, I am. I was just saying how, like, I'm pretty sure the last stream I did was, reacting to the TF1 trailer. And Paramount was so kind to not, nuke my stream for showing the trailer. I really appreciate that. Because the first trailer I reacted to, mid-stream, they nuked it. So, as long as you were tabbed into the stream, you could keep watching. But if you left the stream for whatever reason, or after the stream was published, it was not watchable for anyone, so I just deleted it. I think only like 2% of my audience could watch it in like Russia or something, so it's like this is the most pointless thing to keep up. So yeah. Yeah, I see. That's why you left to change your profile. Oh, I haven't gone this way yet? I didn't even see that. Huge. Got free tokens. I think we can upgrade something now. I don't know what we'll upgrade though, that's the thing. Alright, hopefully that opens up a place I haven't been. I love just the aesthetic of this game so much. Yeah. I think on my Instagram that I'm planning on deleting, I actually made a drawing where it was like my TV head character, but in the kind of Hyper Light Drifter universe. And my first PNG tuber was based on Hyper Light Drifter because I had like the sword. I should do more costumes. I think that would be cool. For Halloween, I'm definitely doing like a custom PNG tuber specifically for that. My next two videos, unfortunately for people who are starting to get really into the Fall of Cybertron videos, the sequel videos, it will not be one of those. It'll be something no one cares about. It'll probably tank my channel a little bit, but it's fine. A lot of people probably won't be interested in it, but it's something I'm really interested in. And then the video after that, actually no, that's not gonna be the next video. But next video, it's gonna be like kind of talking about the recent controversy with the Transformers movies. How that's affecting the next movies going forward and the future of the live-action animated franchise, which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, it just sucks so much. I could literally just rant off right now instead of making that video, but I don't know. It's just really scummy what happened, and it highlights a big problem that the Transformers movies face, and it's not even like anything to do with the movies. It's just outside stuff. Oh, you're kidding. Do I have to go for all that again? Because I left. Oh well. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna upgrade something. I don't know what we're upgrading, what we're doing. You're gonna be a hot dog? That's great. full dash, right? Yeah. Do I have full sword though? I believe I do. Yes. Do I have full bomb? I believe I do. Yes. Oh, it's medkits. Medkits isn't maxed. I just realized. They're about to be. Maxed out medkits. Could level up the gun, but I don't wanna. We're so close to finishing the game. Actually, we might be able to go straight to the boss. Maybe? If the barriers are gone. But I don't think they are. Probably. No. Yeah, they are. This way I need to go? Might be. Yeah, but Transformers 1, you know, I don't think there will be, but like, seeing a lot of characters and whatnot, like, I'm excited. There better be a post-credit scene. Or like an end credit scene. I don't know what it could be, maybe just teasing the war for Cybertron or something. There's some gripes I have with the movie, like any movie ever, but like, more or less, I am excited. The movie won me over in the second trailer. It's kind of my thing to cover the third trailer, even if I don't want to. Because Rise of the Beast, some people didn't really enjoy it, or I don't think it's not that they didn't enjoy it, but they didn't really like it. What's your favorite Transformer? Cosmos. Cosmos, you might have to search him up, but that's my favorite. I'm thinking about changing my channel icon to Cosmos, but I don't know. Yeah, but Rise of the Beast had its problems, but I think it was an enjoyable movie. I think it's a movie that got screwed over a lot by, you know, Hollywood and like, you know, like the executives wanting too many things at once. Like, they wanted a sequel to Bumblebee, they wanted to connect to Bayverse somehow, they wanted to... Ooh, is that out of place? There we go. My controller just effing had to snap it back into place like an effing caveman, excuse me. Yeah. This is the earliest you've gone to a stream, now that you mentioned it, you're right. Ow. Ow. We're just talking about Transformers, obviously. That's all I ever talk about, that's why I'd make for a great Transformers YouTuber. Given the privilege. Dude, like, the fact that we're almost at 800 kind of surprised me a lot. Then people, like, before I hit 750, a lot of people I was talking to about it were like, oh, you're gonna hit 1,000 by then. Yeah. There's being nice and there's being too nice. You know, Cosmos, that makes me happy. But now I kind of see it. I kind of see where people are coming from. If I keep posting like semi-consistently, I think it's possible to get either very close to 1,000, like 900, maybe. I mean, we've got like 4 or 5 months left. But I think it could be done, which would be awesome. Yeah, but to go back with like the bigger problem with Transformers thing is, for me, I feel like it's a lot of just corporate executives just not knowing what they want, changing what they want, not keeping a steady thing. Like the MCU at the start of it, they went in, they made Iron Man, and then they went, okay, let's have these other movies all be part of the same universe. We're gonna do Thor, we're gonna do, like a Hulk movie, we're gonna have eventually like a Captain America movie, and then it's all gonna lead up to an Avengers movie. Then they kept planning out from there, like, once they're like, okay, this isn't something that's just like a fad, we're gonna like keep going with this, and we're gonna make it happen. And then they did. They had a really good plan set up, and then by the end of it, you know, we got to Avengers Endgame. Transformers just seems like it's impossible to have that for some Primus forsaken reason. I want them, like, they had a trilogy planned, and then they just went, I don't know about that, Steven. What if we did G.I. Joe Transformers? Oh, wait, why are you leaving the project? No, why can't we get any new directors? Why can we only get the story writer who did effing Rise of Skywalker, one of the worst Star Wars movies? And they're like running like chickens with their heads cut off. Like, why don't people like it? It makes us money. Like, whatever makes us money must be good. Come on, please. I also like Starscream. Starscream's just such a good character, such a classic. Have you heard of Amore? Yeah, I have. That's the game everyone's like, oh, it's like Undertale, sort of. Like, more Earthboundy, but like Undertale. Even though I think it actually came out before Undertale. Looks cool. Decisions. I'm gonna go on this elevator real quick. It looks pretty cool. Got another let's go. In case anyone doesn't know the plot of this game, you're like an adventurer who's the hyper light drifter. You know, you're a drifter. You have like this laser sword and this little thing that like helps scan and stuff, floating like ghosts, kind of like Destiny. And you're after this treasure, but it's slowly killing you the more you go on this adventure. And like you just see death and decay, and like the world building is so good. It's so good. You can talk to like a few NPCs that like will give you like a kind of like a comic or like a story, like closest thing to like a story cutscene besides the beginning of like how just horrible the world is. Like there's just hostile monsters, forgotten civilization robots that like are now attacking people due to some old programming, like genocide, like all guarding, like, and there's like these absolute boss like monsters who are just guarding their lands. Like the land is divided into like 5 bits, like the hub area, and then north, west, south, and east. And it's just, it's so good. But the more you get closer to your objective, the more sick your character becomes. Dude, Earthbound is great. I was playing it, but like I never finished it. I'm really bad for that. I mean, I get a game, or I'll get 2 games, and then I won't finish them. It's like, have you ever gotten 2 games for Christmas that you really want both, and then you're like, oh, which one do I play? And then one of them, like, you just 100%, and then the other one, you're like, oh yeah, I got that other game. That was me. I got Luigi's Mansion and Dark Moon and some other game. I can't remember what it was for the life of me, but it was like this other game, and I really wanted, but I played Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon way more. And neglected that game for a really long time. I gotta beat so many games. Luigi. Hey, Luigi. I don't know, man, that Mario. Let's hope the princess made lots of spaghetti. You guys ever watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show? Love that. I have one of the episodes on VHS, and I used to watch like a lot of it, either online or just through VHS tape, or at a friend's house. And check your posture. That's right. Have good posture, kids. Otherwise, you get scoliosis. That's how that works. Don't question me. See that guy? He just went for it. He effing just leapt up and just effing ate it. Take the L. Jump. I'll get him with the slam attack. No way! And he just falls. Reverse, reverse. How do I go back? Is there a way I can open that? Or do I have to go for the boss? Space Jam. Space Jam is a good movie. I heard the second one's kind of iffy though. I was talking about some new video ideas. Michael Bay was going to make Bumblebee. It was going to take place in World War II. Barricade was going to be the main villain. I really like Barricade as kind of... Why did that open? I love Barricade as kind of like the coil to Bumblebee as his rival. I love that. Can we get more of that? Like, now that Bayverse is over, I want there to be a new movie where the whole movie, like, the Decepticons are obviously part of it, but, like, Bumblebee keeps, like, running into Barricade, and Barricade keeps, like, rocking him and just, like, absolutely just destroying him. Bumblebee just barely gets away every time. And then at the end, like, him and Bumblebee have a final showdown. And I don't want Bumblebee to just kill Barricade. I want Barricade to, like, come back in the next movie. Ah, okay. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. There's so much potential there, though. I can just kind of do that. I can brute force this boss, yeah.
Bumblebee goes to jail.
Exactly. Steve gets it. But, like, Bumblebee versus Barricade is just kind of iconic, but, like, I want to know why there's a rivalry. I want there to be a movie where there is this huge rivalry, and I think it's cool that, like, in the Bumblebee movie, he goes on a police chase. Kind of like a subtle reference to Barricade, probably. But, like, I really want them to flesh it out. I want there to be, like, a reason, like, on Cybertron, like, Bumblebee, like, was up against Barricade or something. I don't know what the reason would be. But I want there to be, like, this cool reason, and by the end of the movie, like, Bumblebee's like, I'm gonna beat you, Barricade, and they win. I want there to be banter, you know? Like, the banter between them in, the DS game was decent. I liked it. And, like, just the movie tie-in games. In the DS games, Barricade was brutal. He, like, just taunted Bumblebee constantly about losing his voice. He's like, pretty quiet, oh yeah, you can't talk. You're lucky Megatron only ripped out your voice transmitter. Once I'm done with you, there won't be anything left out of by, like, peak storytelling. Did I miss something? How many do I have here? I'll go back for it. Plus there's an upgrade, so. Never mind, I can't go back for it right now. Just whatever. We're about to beat the game. Bumblebee gets a W, yeah. Yeah, but Bumblebee and Barricade, just as a kid, I was like, always so hyped to see those two fight. And Barricade gets away, like, is he even in the final battle in 07? I don't think so. And that kind of disappointed me, like, he got away or something, and then, like, he pops up in the third movie. And then in the third movie, he gets, like, sniped in one of the eyes, and then he gets away. And then he's in the last night, and he's like, I love the scene, like, him and Megatron, like, Barricade's one of the only people who are, like, still with Megatron and, like, super loyal and whatnot. He's like, we can fight the TRF, and then, like, he, like, sees Grimlock, and he's like, stop resisting arrest, and he gets effing tail slammed by Grimlock, and it's funny. Yeah, I'd move, guys. We can now go down into the core. That's what all this has been leading up to. I thought the reason why he arrived late was Bone Crusher. He had to go kill Bone Crusher. Also, look how beautiful this is. I love pixel art so much. Pixel art and cell shading, like, super detailed, like, pixel art like this. That's how you get me. The closer I get to the core, the weaker I will become. Ah. Well, alrighty then. I was playing this demo for this game called The Big Catch. I'm so excited for it. If you haven't, definitely go search it up. What in the name of the Allspark? Have you seen my new video? You might not have because it got copyrighted. Still up though. I don't know if getting copyrighted like dampens like your video's reach and the views, but it really feels like it. What is your favorite Shockwave? I grew up with Transformers animated, so it might be animated Shockwave. Him or like just all of Cybertron War for Cybertron Shockwave. Prime was pretty good. As well. I don't know. That's the thing we've been chasing the entire game. The court is opening. Yeah, okay, that's the first step. Is this a Q&A? It can be. If you want. Should I do that for 1,000? What should I do for 1,000? And before anyone says it, I'm never face revealing. The only way I face reveal is if I get like a TV head cosplay. Holy, I forgot about that. I'm a fire and the laser, blah! Some of you might be too old to remember that. Or too young, I guess. On your first try, I don't know how you can't die to this boss. Even if you're like a seasoned player like I am. Yeah. Beam approved. Yeah. This is a really rough fight. You can't kill me! I have a weird nostalgia for old memes like that. They were just better. I like 2011 Shockwave, so like Dark of the Moon. Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna preemptively heal, because if I get hit by the laser, it's bedtime for Bond, so I'll tell you that much. No, he was one shotgun blast away from death. Hearts of Steel Shockwave? That's a really good Shockwave design. Dude, On a serious note, can we get a Hearts of Steel like Netflix show? No, not Netflix. Never mind. They did horrible last time. I guess it'd be like a Paramount Plus show or something, or like a live action version. Like that could be so effing cool. My problem with Hasbro is like sometimes I want them to just get crazy with Transformers. Like Hearts of Steel is such a unique idea. And then they're like, what if we made a Optimus fight Cthulhu? Like, not like a Transformers version of Cthulhu or something. Like, H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu. Like, actually just him. The real one. Not like a dumbed down version, like the world is actually ending. But like Shattered Glass, Hearts of Steel, like there's so many things like those that they just refuse to capitalize on that I will never understand. Did you see they're doing trans tech? I think that's so cool that they're finally doing trans tech. If you don't know what trans tech is, it's the sequel to Beast Machines, but what if like it actually looked good? Bro, I can't move. Bam! Out of here. Beast Wars. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Come on. I can't pick up the health pack? Come on. Dog. Gotta follow the dog. Oh, my grenade recharge, good thing. Come on. Beat all the bosses, bully. I wouldn't say I'm a bully for that. It's very similar to the beginning of the game. MechTech, it was pretty good. We did it. I personally like Minicons more. We did it. Hyper Light Drifter. We finally beat it. It's all on stream if you want to watch it. The full playthrough. But we finally did it. The cowboy vampire game. Eventually, I might go back to that. I don't know. It was pretty fun. Do I remember how to play that though? I don't think so. Special support from Nintendo of Europe. Let's go. Yeah, but that was Hyper Light Drifter. That is one of my favorite games. I genuinely think this is one of the best games of all time. And I cannot wait for Hyper Light Breaker. Must tie up the loose ends. It's true. Did not mean to take a screenshot. It's a lot of people. Thanks. I don't think I'm gonna end stream. We'll probably play something after. It's over. That was Hyper Light Drifter. And if I were to press continue game, it spawns us here, right before the boss. Let's see. Have all these keys, whatnot. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I took a nap, woke up, and was like, I got nothing going on. I want to play some Hyper Light Drifter. I want to finally beat it on stream. I'm glad I did. I also woke up to us having like 780 free subs, which subscribe if you want to say you were here before 1,000. I got like 2 videos cooked up. What to play now? Exactly an hour in, we finish Hyper Light Drifter. And I don't know what to play. You wanna play some Fall of Cybertron? Let's play some Fall. Just play some Fall multiplayer while we wait and figure out what I'm gonna play. I could play Overlord, I could play a lot of things. Spin a wheel. I don't know, cause usually I cheat when it comes to stuff like that. I'll spin a wheel Or I'll like do something random like effing what do you call it? Uh yeah, so Xbox has a feature where it surprised me and it just picks a game for you. It's like, hey, do you want to play this one? And it just goes for your library, which is great feature by the way. But then I'll press it, it'll give me something like Minecraft or something, and I'm like, no, reroll. This is like Black Ops 3. I'm like, no, reroll. I'll just keep doing it. I'll do it over and over again until I get a game where I'm like, yeah, I kind of wanted to play that in the beginning, and then I'll just press it, or I just won't. I probably play Sludge Life too. I bought that game, still I even booted it up, which is insane. The Steam Summer Sale grabbed me by the credit card and said, "Here's some games on sale. You're probably never gonna play them." All the things I bought with the Steam Summer Sale. The things I bought. Whoa, okay. Energon Harvester absorption like shield meta on Titan is still alive and thriving, my friends. Now you might be asking yourself, how come I backed up all the way into this corner? It's because I thought there was an Energon cube. Has anyone seen King? No. I don't think so. This guy. I'm assuming. Just die. Just die. Just die. No. Oh. It's sad, really. Optimus Prime. Sloptimus Prime is on my team. Oh my. Optimus Prime left the game. Yeah, the reason why I backed up into the corner like that is because I thought there was an Energon cube there. Because in War for Cybertron on this map, there's a lot more Energon cubes. No. Get away from me, you swine! No! Love how his name is just the Decepticon symbol. How do you even do that? Hasbro. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on this. Probably not, because it's like just so news. It would be like, here's this thing! And then I'd be like, they could do a lot with this. They probably won't, knowing Hasbro. And then video ends. It'd be like a 3-minute video. Maybe 5 if I could stretch it out. But, yeah. But Hasbro filed a new trademark, and they've made a new division of Hasbro. You remember Hasbro Gaming? If you're an OG, you remember Hasbro Gaming. That's essentially what they use for a lot of their mobile games, and they started using it for, you know, like a lot of their, like, other games. Like, if you go on Devastation, I think it is, there, it pops up the Hasbro Gaming logo. They, like, Hasbro Gaming was, like, like a lot of the other, like a bunch of mobile games essentially, as well as like a lot of like Monopoly and like whatnot. But they've terminated that, and I was like, why? But it's because they have Hasbro Games now, because they want to get more involved in gaming, because they see how big it is, because they have tabletop gaming, they have you know, card games, they have board games, and they have video games. Dude, Kingdom was rough, dude. I think Kingdom's my least favorite. My favorite was Earthrise, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I think the Quintessons were so stupid in that, I think Earthrise was the best of them because it had the most cool ideas and fleshed them out more than the other series. That's not saying Earthrise was good. It wasn't. It was trash, just like the rest of them. But out of the trash heap, like out of all the rotten apples and like gross like rotted bananas and just Garbodor, that one was my favorite. That one was the least trash. Whoa, okay. Like, I really loved the shot with the spaceship, like, that was left inside of a space bridge, and they had to figure out a way to, like, turn off the space bridge so they could use it, because they couldn't get the arc through, because half a space bridge was in it. And I thought that was such a cool idea, and on that space bridge, like, bound ship was, I'm dead, I was last kill. Was Scorponok, was left behind by the Quintessons, and his whole race is dead. Like, there was a million Scorponoks, now there's one. And he resents the Quintessons. But then he just has this really stupid conversation with Megatron, like, you are mean to people, just like the Quintessons are mean to people. And Megatron's like, no, shut up, I am not a Quintesson. No, you mean like Quintessons. And then Megatron's like, no, I'm not. I'm telling Optimus. He gets really upset for like no reason, starts shooting at him. But like the Autobots and Decepticons all playing against Scorponok was pretty cool, but they just didn't. It's just they say things from other continuities and go, world building, right? It's like, that's not how you do world building, you effing idiot. You can't just say, like, this thing from another show or another comic or another game and just be like, eh? Eh? Like, okay. Like, sometimes I don't mind when they do that, when they have, like, a throwaway line. It's like, oh, this is in this universe. Or, like, they'll mention a character or whatever, and then your head, you kind of fill in the gaps, like, oh, this character's in this show. Because they mentioned him, or whatever. Or, like, this thing is like this. Like, Cyberverse does a lot of that as well, but Cyberverse does it better, in my opinion. But a lot of the time, it'll just be, like, Skylynx is evil. Oh no, he tried to steal the Matrix, so Alpha Trion banished him to Unspace. And then they barely explain what Unspace is. It's like, I know what Unspace is because I've watched Cyberverse, because I've read the IDW comics. You know? But then they just kind of gloss over it, and they just do, like, they speedrun this man's redemption arc. Like, if you think Dinobot's redemption arc was fast, holy, you'll get whiplash from, like, Skylynx's redemption arc. Also, Alpha Trion banishes people to the effing... to the Shadow Realm now. That's what he does. Old man, sage, wisdom, Alpha Trion effing opens up and says Doom card set and sends your Bakugan to the Doom dimension? Are you kidding me? It's really funny to me. Skylynx is like, I'd be a great leader. And it's like, Skylynx, you keep asking me for the Matrix. I'm not giving it to you. He's like, I'll take the Matrix. And he's like, you've asked me too many times. You're dying. You're going to hell. I feel like that could have been a cool lesson if Alpha Trion, because he's clearly powerful. He has, like, the Alpha Trion protocol. He has all this power. What if he just beat Skylynx and was like, you won't be a leader like this, like, and then Skylynx is like, I want to, like, be better, and, like, Alpha Trion takes him on as like an apprentice or something, or like trains him or something. Like Skylinks could have effing been the leader of the Decepticons, I don't know. Uses Pot of Greed, yeah. But he really does just say Doom card set and just effing sends his Bakugan to the Doom dimension. MOC, instead of Fall of Cybertron, it's Moon of Cybertron. Whole game takes place on Luna 1 and Luna 2. But I was like, dude, they could have done something with that. And then Skylink like explains his backstory. He's like, oh, if you stole the Matrix, then like, how can I trust you? And he's like, oh, I've changed, Optimus, and like clearly the Matrix, like it's better suited for you. That's why I'm not yoinking it from you right now. Optimus, that is one of the worst Optimuses. I may hate on Bayverse Optimus for some decisions, but he has to be my least favorite Optimus. Because he's treated as like this younger Optimus, right? Or at least I hope he is, because God, he's a moron. But like he'll just rage and like he never really learns his lesson. They like keep saying like, oh, I should have never taken us off Cybertron, should have never put the Matrix, like, threw the Matrix away, or not the Matrix, the Allspark, Optimus Pax. But it's just so annoying, his character. And it never gets better. He never matures as a leader at all. And with only, like, 6 20-minute episodes a season, 3 seasons, it is impossible to do that. You can't have Optimus go on this, like, good boy arc. You can't. Especially when the plot has to move so fast so it matches the toy line. Because that whole series, people were like, Power of the Primes and the Prime Wars trilogy by Machinima was just used to sell G1, like, toys. Yeah? True. But the Netflix show legitimately was made to sell toys. The models literally just are the figures. Like, what a disappointment. Imagine watching a toy line. People argue, like, Transformers is just a toy commercial. That one legitimately was. It was like the most bare bones story ever. How dare they slap War for Cybertron on that? Also, why was it called Earthrise? Is it because, that was the name of the toy line? And they just didn't have a better name? G2. I have yet to really sink my teeth into G2, and I don't think I ever will. Because it's just comics, essentially. Also, I think it's 3 days before my birthday, we're getting effing new Skybound issue. I hope it's a good one. I mean, every Skybound issue is literally better than the last. Like, that last one, holy, with Shockwave? Peak. It was so good. I cannot wait to see what they do with him. It's because Earthspark was later. Yeah. But, like, they don't go to Earth. At all. In Kingdom, they go to Earth. Shouldn't Kingdom be called Earthrise? Or is it because, oh, it's Kingdom because Maximals and Predacons show up? What a waste of Beast Wars Megatron. What a horrible voice. Megatron! It's me! Megatron! Are you okay? I love you, Megatron. I'm your #1 fan. Like, I hated him being a fanboy. It's like I named myself after the great Megatron. After I stole the golden disc, it's like, you're such a loser, dude. People who've never seen Beast Wars watched that and was like, oh, so Beast Wars sucks. It's like, God, I hate Netflix. Netflix is the worst series. It's actually just the worst. I hate it. No, Waspinator, I don't even think, was Rat Trap even in it? I don't think so. I think they just effing had, had, what do you call it? Also, they had this weird romance with Black Arachne and effing, uh, Airazor that lit the fandom on fire when they saw it, and it's just bait. I hate when shows and movies do this, where they'll have, like, 1 or 2 seconds of, like, ship-worthy moments, because if you're able to ship characters together, then you can, like, it like, makes, like, your fandom brain go crazy, and then you're more engaged with the show, so to speak. I'm gonna admit something. I watched Birds of Prey. I didn't really like it, but when I watched the movie, I genuinely shipped, like, I was falling asleep, and Black Mask came up, and I was like, oh, okay, this guy's actually kind of a cool character. I know him from the Arkham games. Right? And then him and Zaz, I don't know how it's how they were written, but, like, just for some reason I ship those two. And that kept me awake for the movie. I was like, I want to know what happens to Victor Zaz and effing Black Mask. And what really sold it home, me and my friend said that as a joke, like, oh, Black Mask and Victor Zaz are gay. He effing, like, Zaz will, like, kill people and, like, bring in people so, he can get the tally mark. But he usually brings them alive for Black Mask to cut off their face or whatever, because that's his, like, weird fetish. But it's like, Victor Zaz dies near the end of the movie, right? Like, he's like, Harley Quinn, you get me that diamond, otherwise I'm gonna kill you and you're, like, everyone you've ever cared about, right? And it's like, oh, the stakes are on, and then Zaz, like, follows him. He's like, you didn't get the diamond, I'm here to do, like, Black Mask a favor. Like, he'll love me for this, right? Like, for killing the infamous Harley Quinn. And then they kill Zaz, and then, like, it cuts to, like, a random thug dialing up Black Mask, and then, it's really funny. It's such a funny scene in my head. Victor Zaz dies, Harley Quinn kills him, and he was, like, his, like, torture buddy, like, he's who he tortured people with, is Zaz and Black Mask. Then Black Mask gets a phone call by one of his goons, like, Harley Quinn just killed Zaz. Then he's like, alright, thanks for letting me know, and then he goes, he starts, like, getting right upset, he punches his desk. And it's like, he gets genuinely really upset over it. I'm like, oh my god, they actually are gay. Like, that wasn't like a, oh, I lost my, like, muscle, I lost my henchman. That was like, oh, I lost my boyfriend. He gets, like, genuinely upset about it, and that's what makes it really funny. He, like, slams his fist on his desk. He's like, no! Why? And then he, like, he meets Harley Quinn. He's like, you're gonna pay for what you did. Like, he genuinely, like... I said it as a joke at the beginning of the movie to my friend. We were watching it. I was like, what if Victor Zaz and Black Mask were gay? And then, like, I genuinely think they were now. Like, they were written to be gay. Just because there was literally nothing going on in that movie. What a horrible movie. War for Cybertron is better. Wall for Cybertron. Wall. War is way better in my opinion. If it actually had an active multiplayer and wasn't horribly mismanaged by the multiplayer mod, and people played it, I'd be playing it instead right now. Also, I get like a weird memory error whenever I try to stream or record War now, which sucks. Oh, we're actually gonna win one? Just about to collapse. How is he not? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but has anyone ever done that, or is that me? Is that like a weird thing I do where like, or not that I do, I did it like once, but like if you don't like something, because clearly I'm not the only person who does it, who if you don't like something, you'll like find one or two characters and like find a moment and then just ship them together. It's like, oh yeah, they're dating. I feel like they did it on purpose though with Netflix, like the Kingdom series, because there's a moment where Black Arachnia and like Airazor are put on a mission. They hate each other, and it's like, oh, they've hated each other for like thousands of years. They've been fighting the Beast Wars, right? And then they effing like Black Arachnia falls off like the Nemesis, right? And she screams, she's like, ah, no, and she's just insulting. Like, she was hacking computer on the Nemesis, and the whole time she's like saying like, hey, shut up, I'm trying to work here. Like, she's just being mean to Airazor. And then she goes, my hero, and like gives her a big old smooch. I'm like, where did that come from? Is it because it's an effing reference to like when Rat Trap did it, and they're like, oh, that was funny when Rat Trap did that to Rhinox? Like, it's funny. But then that unintentionally made people in the fandom ship them. My whole Instagram feed, whenever I search up Transformers, would just be Black Arachnia and Airazor shipped. So they got their engagement. No Silverbolt. Yeah, he wasn't in the show. No Fusors. He was in the toy line though. I saw Soundwave immediately started gunning. Soundwave was in, or not Soundwave, Silverbolt was in the toy line, but they were so desperate for anything. They're like, what if these two were lesbian? These two people who hate each other had 1 minute of screen time? Do you like the idea of Transformers Shattered Glass? I love the idea of Shattered Glass. I think there should be a movie or a series, like, or a show, like, about Shattered Glass. What a missed opportunity by Hasbro. The comic did really good. People really like the comic. Because they suck, Steve, that's why. They ran out of budget. Unicron wasn't even there. He wasn't a model. He was an effing background image. He was part of the background, and it's so obvious he was like just effing a PNG. I felt nothing when I saw Unicron. I honestly groaned and was like, oh, really? Like, this is what we're doing? Like, God Kingdom, what a mess. Unicron PNG, that's what it was. That's what it was. And I'm tired of pretending it wasn't. You know? The eater of desktops. Some shots in Kingdom look really good, but like a lot of the time they just look like, it looks like stop motion but bad. Now it wasn't as bad as what the previous series, Power of the Primes, did, where like it actually had a low frame rate and looked terrible, but holy, like, try, like, apply yourself a little bit. But like, I think it was yearly. Was it yearly, or was it like monthly? Was it yearly? Did they make 6 episodes in a year, or what did they do? Howdy. But like, the Netflix trilogy would bring up an idea, immediately pivot from that idea to the next, and leave such an unsatisfying conclusion to said idea. That's why I think it is one of the worst Transformer shows. Genuinely. They would go like, oh, we used to use the transformation locks and they would explode and whatnot. Like, we put bombs in people. The Autobots like committed war crimes or whatever. It's like, all right, let's see some of that. And then nothing came of it. Jetfire was like, yeah, I remember. You guys suck, and that was it. It was like, and I know that's like nitpicky. It was like, oh, like, why don't they effing show us more stuff? Like, when the episodes are already so short. But the thing is, like, it's not a nitpick when it's every plot line. If they did that once, it's like, yeah, it's just world building. That's them mentioning something, but they obviously don't have the time to do every little thing and explore everything and animate it. But they will just do that every single time. Whenever there's a new idea that isn't plot relevant, they never effing capitalize on it. Unspace, they show us Unspace and like explain it a little bit. But then we immediately leave Unspace, the Decepticons learn of Unspace, and then they get out of Unspace, and it's over. And then Skylynx is like, oh, Skylynx wanted the Matrix and to be a leader, and now he's like, he's spent so much time in Unspace that he's like, I don't want it anymore. And I genuinely was like, is Skylynx gonna betray Optimus and steal the Matrix? Is that what Season 3 is gonna be? Is Skylynx running the Autobots and leaving Optimus in Unspace or something? And then it was like, Skylynx sacrifices himself immediately within like 5 minutes of meeting Optimus, and is like, oh, I tried to steal the Matrix, but you're a better leader than I was gonna be. Oh, the Decepticons are gonna shoot at us and destroy our ship, and then Skylynx is like, nah, if I sacrifice myself, it's like, you just got here. Am I supposed to feel something for this character, for this effing action figure? No? Okay. Effing Starscream, like, Unicron is coming, like we need, like, Starscream going insane because of Unicron. And, like, you know, betraying Megatron. Goes nowhere. They defeat Galvatron and effing, Nemesis Prime, which Nemesis Prime was so out of nowhere. They so put him in the show just to have him in the show. The point and be like, oh, Nemesis Prime. Shut the hell up. But like, Unicron's coming, we're gonna die. Like, we need to all come together and like fight Unicron, otherwise we're all gonna die. Like, we don't stand a chance against this guy. Like, I read the Golden Disc and like it has left me like distraught. Like, I'm dreading Sphang coming to destroy us. And then what happens? Starscream effing hand in hand just happily goes back to the Decepticons, and the Decepticons are like, oh, welcome back to the Decepticons. Don't worry, like, Starscream, like, we're just gonna have two halves of Cybertrons. Like, bro, Unicron is coming back. Unicron's like, oh, we'll try again. It's like, what is wrong with you? What a waste. Nemesis Prime was a waste of a character. Wasn't even a character. I don't even remember if he talked. I think he was either mute or he barely talked. Then Optimus is like, whoa, that's who I could be if I were the turned evil. It's like, is it now? Considering Galvatron's from the future and he's teamed up with Nemesis Prime, I wonder if this is a representation of what, you know, Optimus could become, since, you know, he's a bad leader and he is inexperienced and he doesn't like think things through, and he was selfish in throwing away the Matrix. I wonder, or the Allspark. I wonder if he, if that's a subtle representation of what could his character arc be if he turned evil. Wow, such deep writing. No way. That's like Sonic looking at Shadow. It's like, whoa, Shadow's what I could be if I like turned evil, or like, it's so lame. That's like Mario looking at Shadow Mario and being like, oh no, that's what would happen to me if I were evil. It's like, is it? Wow, thanks for your effing input. Too bad it's not worth anything. It's about as worth it as a fortune cookie. It's just so lame. I can't tell you how much I hate it. Also, like, Megatron, like, effing killing people. Like, he had this whole thing where he, like, didn't want to use non-ethical means to win the war, but eventually he gives in to Shockwave. It's like, okay, fine, we'll do it your way. Like, we'll siphon Energon from our own soldiers. We'll have a DNA, like, bomb where it'll turn all the Autobots and rewrite them to Decepticons, like, brainwash them. Right? Like, we'll just nuke them. Right? The only one who can stop is Alpha Trion, and the only person who had the Alpha Trion codes was Ultra Magnus. He was entrusted to it. Instead of and like Ultra Magnus betrays the Autobots. Then they just kill him off in an episode, and it's like, oh, well, that went nowhere. Megatron's crazy, and he sees effing ghosts of, like, the people he's killed. Oh boy, I wonder where that's gonna go, that PTSD. And it's like, nope, he's fine by the end of the show. It's like, wow, Cybertron without the Allspark just started snowing? Why is there snow on Cybertron? Like, all those characters who had storylines and setup, it was like, oh, they all died. So Optimus can have, like, one sad scene and find Alita's body in the snow. It's like, how lame. How effing unimaginative and lame you have to be. Then they all come back as ghosts and, like, effing give Optimus the spirit bomb. And, oh, Optimus. They speedrun the effing Dinobot, like, arc of him going, I'm a Predacon, I want to be leader, then I want to be leader of the Maximals to overthrow Megatron and kill him, to being a begrudging yet loyal teammate to the Maximals, and eventually realizing that, you know, his fate is his own, and even though it was said that he was going to die because of the Golden Disc, he'd rather go out on his own terms and save humanity and save the future. And that was such a great character arc. And then it kind of got ruined a little bit by Dinobot 2, but then he came back. Rat Trap uploads his old memories into him, and he slowly fights Megatron's programming and realizes, like, who he used to be in a past life, and then he helps Optimus Primal fight Megatron for the last time, then sacrifices himself so Optimus can escape. Once again, saving the future. And then they're like, what if Dinobot, never liked Megatron and was wary of him, and then, he met up with Airazor and was like, I don't know who I am, I wanna be my own guy. And then he finds Soundwave, fights Soundwave and Megatron at the same time, and effing dies. And they just do the scene, and the Maximals are all crowding around him, like, oh, you were a good soldier, Dinobot. And he's like, if I asked to join you guys, would you have taken me? And they're like, yes, 100%. And then he dies, and then he comes back as an effing Force Ghost. It's like, you sped run that, like, so effing fast. His effing whole character arc, it was in 6 20-minute episodes. As opposed to Dinobot, who had 3 whole seasons of Beast Wars that built up, like, and he switched sides multiple times, or it looked like he was gonna switch sides, and there was, like, an evil clone of him, and, like using corrupted sparks, and, like, time travel, and all this other stuff, and also the prequel series by BotCon, like, the Theft of the Golden Disc 1 and 2, like, they just effing yoinked it and made it terrible. It's, like, so lame. It's so bad. I hated that. I, like, literally told my friend to pause it, and I said, so this is something they did in Beast Wars, but they did it way better, and it took 3 seasons for, like, that whole character arc to come about. This took, like, 5 episodes of a 20-minute show that he barely got any screen time. What pushed him over the edge was just not liking Starscream, essentially. And being untrustworthy of Megatron and all of them. And also, like, they went back in time and they're like the Descendants or whatever, fine. Right? Like, that's what happened in the original Beast Wars, is what happened in this Beast Wars. Like, I can accept that. But then they go back to Cybertron with their past and future selves and just hang out on the planet. Like, prehistoric Earth was built, like, pretty much for their beast modes, right? That's where they got their beast modes. So now they're just effing gorillas on Cybertron that's covered in snow. Like, they're not gonna survive on there. Also, the Autobots are either really small, or the Maximals are huge. Because the Predacons and Maximals were, like, almost, like, a bit taller than, like, the average human in that show. Like, Transmetal Black Arachnia was, like, 2 kids high. Essentially. 2, like, 9-year-olds high. Maybe 2.5. And it's like, how do you justify them turning into lifelike animals when they're that effing... when it's like that? It makes no sense. They're like, that's the fun part, we don't. Okay, so they turned into realistic animals, but they're just huge. It's like, no, they're the same size as real animals, so, like, the Autobots and Decepticons are just small then. No, they're big. It's like, what you talk. I've been ranting about the effing Netflix show. See what you've done. See what you've done to me. I bought, like, the Sideswipe figure from that show before the show came out. I was like, this is a decent Sideswipe figure. I now hate that figure. It's alright, but, like, I just don't like it anymore, and I'm, like, I'll probably sell it eventually. Now, Godzilla Kid. You came in here, had me ranting about effing the Netflix series and left. He did this to me. I want a good Transformers series, Batman. And then Society. Society gives me Kingdom. It's so bad. I hope Earthspark gets better. It looks like they're really going to, because, like, the ending was good of season 2. I won't spoil it. I hope they do more Cosmos. I hope the next Transformers show we get is a bit less decisive. Or divisive, not decisive. Decisive is a good thing, right? I hope it is decisive. No saving Earthspark. Earthspark right now, like, I agree with what a lot of people said where, like, the ending was good and some of the mid, like, episodes were good. But then, like, a lot of the show was just meh to bad with the second season. A lot of it is filler, or just not good. I don't like it. A lot of it went nowhere. I just hope Cosmos does something. I know he had a quote-unquote episode, but, like, it wasn't really that much of a Cosmos episode. Even in Cosmos' own episode, he got effing short-ended the stick. He got... It's dumb. No screen time, barely any character development. Yeah, I said this when people were like, Season 2, I'm like, I really like the ending of Season 1, and Season 1's this nice package. There were some episodes where I'm like, there were some things I was like, meh. But then, like, they had really good ideas and had good stories. And then the ending was great. They had good characters. I liked Nightshade, I liked Twitch, I didn't like Thrash. I didn't really like Jawbreaker. Hashtag kinda grew on me, even though that's the worst name for a Transformer. Tarantulas never came back, I don't think. Soundwave got, like, no character development for some god unholy reason. Favorite Soundwave cassette? Ratbat. Ratbat's awesome. Doesn't get enough attention. Prowl has a chance to be in the show.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team.
As long as there's, like, some big final battle and Cosmos is at least in the background, because he said, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with the Autobots now. It's like, okay, Weird Al. Go back to the Autobots, and then he's never seen again. It's like, did he get lost? I mean, I guess he wouldn't know where the Autobot base is, but, like, I love the interaction where it's like, the Autobots will take you in. Optimus and Megatron's like, yeah, sorry, I must have not heard you right. I must still be, like, a little bit jarred from, like, being in, like, UFO mode for so long. Did you say Megatron's like, yeah, he's a good guy now? It's like, alright, if you say so. I'd love to, like, see Cosmos be like, holy crap, you're not a bad guy. Like, just talk to him. It's like, I've missed so much. What else has happened? It's like, there's, like, Earth-based Transformers now, and there's, like, a Titan in Witwiki. There's that thing, like, the war's over pretty much, but Starscream, like, you know, and the Decepticons are doing bad stuff again. Enemy. Dude, I loved him in the IDW too. He was so funny. They captured him, and we're like, found this infiltrator bot sneaking around. What's your name? And he's like, Enemy, and then I think it's Hound or like someone, or like Huffer, and it's like, yeah, it's rough. We don't always get to choose our names. And it's like, no, I chose it. And he's like, then why did you name yourself Enemy? You chose the name and it was still bad. I could understand if it was given to you, but you chose that. That was yours. This is your decision. It was funny. You know what I could do? Boot up the good old Pokemon. Continue the Nuzlocke. I've been thinking about that recently. I don't know. Yes, enemy. Everyone is my enemy. Would that be a good April Fool's video next year? Where it's just effing enemy. But it's effing that one song by Imagine Dragons. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Would that be funny? Or would that just be like kind of a waste of everyone's time? I mean, I guess that's what an April Fool's joke is. It's like you waste someone's time. It's like, ah, I got you. He is everyone's enemy, introduce himself, yeah. Really is. Copyright, you're right. You put it like that, you're right. Yeah, but my YouTube videos have been really happy with, you know, the thumbnails. I'm happy with, you know, the editing's pretty good. I do. I'm almost done the Seacons, by the way. And I'll probably post them on YouTube's community page. Or community. Or I'll make a video. I'll make a video on the Seacons. And why they're underrated, like how I redesigned them, because I got inspired by what, I forget his name. But it's a really good video. It's like how I redesigned like Transformers. Yeah. I'm almost done. I have Blitzwave done. I have Snap Trap done. Octopunch is almost done. I have his robot mode, not his vehicle mode. It's just vehicle modes I have left to do. Underbite, I just finished his Underbite's almost done. Like I just finished him. I need to do the alt mode as well for that. So it's just alt modes I pretty much have to do. What's her name? Seawing? I gender bent Seawing and I finished her. And I gave her like a lot of emotions, expressions, and whatnot. And then I have her alt mode done. I have the alt mode of Snap Trap done. Blitzwave doesn't have an alt mode. Other than, I guess, like, an arm. Like, that is his robot mode and his beast mode, pretty much, is he just doesn't really transform. No, he's a transformer, but he's, like, you know. He's a Sharkticon. He's based on the Arcspark Sharkticon. Which, whatever the hell happened to them, I love them. I hope they come back. I forget their names. It was Blitzwave and other one. Yeah, but I have God Neptune done. I might do a recolor where it's like all white and gold. The white and gold I think looks bad with God Neptune, but like the purple, like ish pink and blue is really bad. I bring them. Yeah, but that's like so Underbite. I need to draw the shark mode. Octopunch need to do like the hovercraft submarine, which I think both will be fun and won't take that long. Who knows? I might do individual components, like what they look like, but I don't know. I don't want to make First Aid because he is in the Fall of Cybertron sequence. Wait to link my Motormaster character. They should have given us at least 4 custom characters. 3 is not nearly enough for how much creativity this mod gives. Forged to fight Sharkticon. Let's see.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team.
Sharkticon. Oh, these scrappy looking guys, they're interesting. They kinda are what I think Sharkticons. Well, no. I was gonna say that's what like Baver Sharkticons would look like, but they definitely would be like fleshy, I think. Skybite. Skybite is awesome. Fortunately, the voice actor, he's sick right now. Sucks. Like, not doing. I think it's cancer. Which, no, that always sucks to hear. But I think he said he's, his family said like he's doing better. Like, everyone who's like still remembers him as Skybite in his other roles. Like, appreciates it. Loves the support. W community. The Transformers community, at least in my experience, has usually, especially on my side of YouTube, has been nothing but like just kind, like compassionate, like just genuinely good people doing it. Like very passionate, like expressive, like people. Even if like, you know, we disagree. Getting more ideas. Transformers Sharkticon. Having Seacon series would be like a mini series. Like Spotlight. I don't know. I had the idea, like, for a story with the Seacons, they get, like, abandoned by Galvatron, and Galvatron's, like, he forgets about them. They gotta kind of go on their own. Just got effing notification from Lark himself. FNAF is never coming to Fortnite. It might, but it also might not. I don't think it will, at least this time around. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Also, this is my Motormaster. Like my own version of Motormaster, not like the Fall of Cybertron. The War for Cybertron one. I want to play into the fact that they're this forgotten team or whatever, and like somewhere in like season 3 of Generation 1, like they show up or near the end or like some new season, it's Galvatron, and like he just like has this all-out war, like all of the Seacons, all of the Combaticons, like all his heavy hitters, all the combiner teams, all the Titans. And after the battle, they're like retreat, but then like the Seacons get knocked into the water, and then they get forgotten. Like Galvatron forgets about them because they're so forgettable. They barely help during the fight with God Neptune, and then they just kind of argue, and then they go on like a little Seacon adventure at the beach. Maybe fight like Paddles, the Dinobot. Sea Spray might show up, like some other aquatic base, like Nautica. And then at the end, like Galvatron's like, that was a rough battle, like, are all the combiners teams like accounted for? And he goes down like a list he has, and he's like, God Neptune, where are the Seacons? And he's like, oh, we forgot about the Seacons, like, I mean, everyone forgot about the Seacons, but, like, I forgot about the Seacons and kind of left them there. And then, Galvatron, like, just goes, like, solo with, like, Cyclonus to go get him back, and it's like, oh, they probably have the bottom of the ocean somewhere. Zeppin Useless people. Let me go back and get them, and then the Seacons merge into God Neptune and like beat Galvatron, or at least subdue him. And it's like, we want more respect around here. And he's like, all right, fine, fine. It's like, yeah, the Seacons aren't no joke. We're actually kind of cool. Oh, whoops. I made it. But I'd like that to play into like the kind of obscurity of it. The obscurity of the Seacons and how they're just like this forgotten team that like no one really remembers, or like they're real afterthought kind of thing. That even like Galvatron at the time forgot about them. Or whoever's in charge. Sure, I'd love to. But I can't wait to show everyone. I might make it a video. I might make it a video like redesigning this forgotten Transformers team, and it's just me like showing the art and being like, yeah, they're like pretty obscure and like they're cool. I don't know, go in depth like my ideas, like how to make them better, even though they're not like the classic Seacons. The only one who like looks the most like his classic self, I'd say, are Snaptrap and probably Underbite. Those are the ones that look the same. Oh, okay, so you're gonna have the Seacons, alright. Bam! Did I get last kill? I think so. Yeah, I remember the Starscream. And that was a really good episode. But no, I want to play campaign. Location, the arc. Location. That art is so... A lot of this is like concept art and stuff, which is awesome. The artwork is so good. I used that one in the background of one of my videos. Mr. G1 Optimus. Frenzy versus Rumble. Starscream creates them? That's interesting, but I'll ask you this. Why would Starscream create the Seacons, though? The Combaticons I get, because military vehicles. But why would he just, like, spawn a bunch of porpoises? That's not me knocking your idea, I want to know the reason. Because it seems like a very funny reason. By accident. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense, because I can't really see Starscream being like, ah, yes, of course, my new Decepticons. It's like, Starscream, what in the scrap have you done? It's like, ah, Megatron, as you can see, I have an elite army here to destroy you. You went to PetSmart and got a bunch of fish? Fish? No, these are the Seacons. They're the most deadly combiner team ever. Starscream, they're jokes. These are joke characters. You're not meant to take them that seriously. No, they're cool, I promise. Don't quit your day job, Starscream. Which I might add that I gave you said day job, so spare you love Megatron. Using the Enigma of combination. The idea of him accidentally creating just an army of fish bots is fun. Oh, I talked to you from all the way over here? Bam! Gonna make it up, Tidal Wave. Oh, that'd be cool if he was like an honorary member of the Seacon. I kind of want to do that. That's their. Okay, you're giving me ideas now. I'm gonna steal this idea from you. I hope that's okay. But well, I'm not really stealing it. I'm just kind of riffing off what you said. I'm gonna have the Seacons be like very close with Tidal Wave, and Tidal Wave is their base of operations. I think that'd be very cool. He's like an honorary Seacon. And of course all the Decepticons use it as like a staging base as well. But like he's like an honorary Seacon. For he's a jolly good Seacon. For he's a jolly good Seacon. For he's a jolly good Seacon. No. Have I not beaten this game on hard mode? I just realized I saw that at the corner of my eye. At least on PC. God, like, look how good the game looks. Okay, on stream it doesn't look as good, but like, how have they not just sat there and like went, let's dedicate a lot of our time to remastering the games. I'm not exactly like yoinking it per se, but I'm kind of yoinking it. I do really like the idea of like the Seacons being buddy with Tidal Wave. Optimus is like, wait till you see this part. I love this. Watch what he can do. Bear, you see that? That bear. I told him to do that.
One down, two more to go. Lead the way, Optimus Prime.
Where'd that giant come from? Don't know. I'm glad he's on our side.
It's great.
I just told you it's what we fight in the name of freedom.
Uses Blast Off's body. I don't know who that is. Legs. You could probably make this guy multiplayer besides the head. You know what? It'll be a really good day if the person who did the cosmetic mod updates it and adds like campaign features. Also, this guy, like he was important. He was yellow. You see that? Like they add the fact that you can add like you know, like have the head of like a Viacom. right? Like, I feel like that is probably hard to add because how Fall of Cybertron is structured. I heard like horror stories of like how hard it is to effing do stuff for this game. Look, they're up there.
This will help the war effort.
But like, you know, this guy's sitting down here. That does sound awesome. Now I want to redesign Tidal Wave. And look at the arc. For sure that's not a model. I don't think so. I think that's also just Skybox. Oh, wasn't supposed to see that, apparently. Oh, bro, you see that? See how I just was able to get a glimpse of the void? Does Subnautica, yeah. I do really like the title.
We will never surrender. I don't care where it came from. Shoot it! Hit it with everything you've got!
He didn't even need to do that. He could have just walked through it, honestly. I didn't.
It's Optimus
Why
Prime!
fire? I love the G1 design in Fall of Cybertron. It's so good. Makes me want a effing like place on Earth, like a game on Earth. That'd be sick. This is called Moleculon Fuse. Yeah, that's right. I remember. The Combiner Wars. That's pretty sick. That's kind of what happens in Combiner Wars, but also not really. Alright, so.
Justice.
The Seacon served Unicron, that's honestly real. They have like hell versions or whatever. Kind of like how the Guardians have like their like evil versions, like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. If you've ever read that comic or played the Guardians of the Galaxy video game. So cool. That sounds awesome. I kind of want to draw like Heralds of Unicron, I think, cons.
Ready to roll.
Transport 9.
That sounds
We're under heavy
awesome.
fire. I repeat, we are under heavy
Genuine.
fire.
What I've done, I am Optimus Prime. You know what sucks? I wanted to get the there's a mod for Fall of Cybertron where it's like a cinematic mod where you can like V-clip and like the free cam mod or whatever. But I have to either choose multiplayer or free cam, which I think kinda sucks. I think that's lame, and they should try to have a version where you can have both. That would allow people to free cam in multiplayer matches, but like, honestly, that's not that bad. If anything, that's worse. Because then you just die. You know what I mean? You would just effing die because you're AFK away from your body. Can't see your character. Yeah, this is a statue of Omega's head, not actually Omega. Also, I love how they have like these gladiators of Cybertron when in the last game it was all the council members as well as like the statues were of Sentinel Prime. They've changed it. The Autobots still really do idolize Sentinel. Sentinel Zeta Prime, that's his full name apparently. Kinda stupid, but whatever.
Metroplex, keep the heat on the Decepticons. I'll check on those Autobots.
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
Optimus! Those Marauders have us in a stalemate! I'll deal with that. Optimus, over here! Warpath. I thought I ordered
I do like the kind of gold accents they put on Warframe.
Use your big brain.
Warframe?
Stay with me.
Warpath.
Got to move on and destroy the last warp cannon. Optimus, we're low on energon. There's more Decepticons coming in. You leave it.
Optimus, this is Ironhide. The arc shields are nearly gone. There's not much
Like, he
time.
didn't have that in War for Cybertron. Like, I like what they've done with the design. For the longest time, I was like, what is the difference between War and Fall? Like, Warpath. Like, there's something different about him.
Push him back, Autobots!
You know what I mean? But now I'm like, ah, it's the gold accents. So I'm assuming he got promoted after helping out with the core, which I think is cool.
Marauder on the right.
Bam. Warpath, was that a big enough kablam? Of how you get to see the mortar strike coming. The first blast always gets it. Always. Like, it's overkill. It's actual overkill. Do I think they'll remaster these games eventually? Yes, or at least relist. Do I think it's soon? Probably not. Which that does suck.
It's coming from that warp cannon. I need to get closer to target it. I'm coming, Prime! Inside! Everybody inside! Stay away from the warp cannon targeting beacon!
No. I'm fine, Warpath. Jeez. Optimus! No!
Let's do it together.
I think he just says that if you get, like, weak or low HP.
Well then, Warpath. Move forward. And keep your optics open for more Decepticons. Optimus! That warp cannon will rip us to pieces if we stay out here much longer!
You know what? You gave me an idea for the series I'm doing. What if Fall of Cybertron is a sequel? I want to explain what happens to Omega Supreme because that goes super unexplained. Kablam!
You close enough to mark that warp cannon?
I'm about to be in like 5 seconds.
Metroplex, take it out.
Prime Primus.
Where'd you find this guy? There's still one warp cannon left. I must reach it before it destroys the
I remember when everyone
Negative Warpath.
effing got
See
this.
to your soldiers. Metroplex and I can handle the rest.
That the Junkions exist.
Sure, yeah. I guess he's big enough to handle it.
Yeah, he's cool, right? Yeah, but I do wanna. I don't know if I'm gonna have him. Well, I mean, he's obviously not with the Ark, but maybe I could have him on Cybertron. Or I could have it because I kind of want to get him back.
We've got Optimus cornered.
Dead.
Thanks for the assist.
The Junkions, yeah, they're weird.
Most welcome. If you want my attention, Optimus, simply ask.
Gry. What do you think about that, huh? Good riddance. Get to see him move. Nope, he's just gone. Oh, you can actually see Soundwave. I never knew that. You can actually see them up there. What the hell are those guns doing? Is that supposed to be Omega Supreme over there, but invisible? Cause he's like waiting for the next load zone. Oh my. See the two guns waving in the air? That's Omega Supreme, I think. Or that's like supposed to be one of the effing guns that hasn't loaded in yet. How effing big this Autobot was. Of how he flew over there, yet I clearly saw him.
Soundwave superior. Autobots inferior.
Get up the shot of the workshop iron.
Oh yeah? The ability from this game?
I can certainly use this. Speed is a question of there. The last warp cannon. I'll need to get closer to market.
Optimus Prime, that is what they call him now, isn't it? Yeah, that was Omega Supreme waiting for the next load zone, because that's his guns. Boat Gal? You mean Nautica? Oh, no, you mean Thunder Blast. Oh. I thought you meant like the ability from this game. Well, it's not called Thunder Blast, but it's like similar, like Shockwave, which isn't confusing at all.
Optimus! The Marauder has us pinned down!
We'll take him together. Follow me.
This guy's like, Optimus is here. He spawned in like an effing Gary's mod. It looked like Optimus just effing spawned him in. Oh, that might be a YouTube short.
Metroplex, fire.
I forgot she turned into a boat. Why was she a boat? What is it with Transformers and boats? Is that just me? For some reason, like, they have boats be like the effing, like, most coveted thing in Transformers for some reason. Like, it's the most sexual thing in Transformers. Is turning into a boat. For some reason.
Finish it.
Yes, Prime.
She was, like, obsessed with, like... She was obsessed with Megatron, like, in love with Megatron.
Metroplex, no.
Just imagine like a before and after picture, like, bring up my son at school. Big bad happens to him. No, just cuts him dead on the ground.
Optimus! The arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send backup!
There's no time.
They killed him.
Optimus! The arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send backup!
There's no time.
Optimus! We need that!
I am
To go on my point about boats being like highly sexualized in Transformers for some reason, they effing had pipes talking the effing tailgate like, you know, if you turned into like a boat, you'd be my type, which is still like really funny to me.
Surprise!
Starscream.
No, you don't.
I love not shooting. I think it's funnier than shooting.
Lights out.
Also on the PC port, it's effing glitched for some reason.
Do you read me?
Oh, I forgot for this cutscene they force you to be this version.
You need to act fast.
We enjoy our nap. Brawl, he's coming too. Stay down!
Megatron, look what I found.
Optimus Prime. That is what they call you now, isn't it? Megatron.
Funny, isn't it, Megatron? How easily I defeated the one adversary you couldn't.
Silence.
Didn't have to come to this. This is
Love
what
how he
you
looks
chose
at Starscream
when you
like,
defied me.
oh man.
All of this is your doing.
Optimus!
Megatron, stop. I'll stop when all of you are dead. This is needless. All we want is to leave. Charge up the warp cannon. Wipe their
That just is the fall of or the War for Cybertron design, except for the head, and that always kind of bothered me. It's really hard to tell from far away, but when he gets close like that, you're like, oh, that's just the head they use on this new design.
You have thwarted my efforts to save this planet, to return it to its former glory.
Also, I thought it was so cool that the, you know, War for Cybertron is in the game, but you can't really play as him. They should have made him in the multiplayer, or at least as like the parrots.
Stand and fight.
That should have been a mod, or not a mod. That should have been DLC, like how G1 Optimus. They should have had G1 or not G1 War for Cybertron Megatron, because like I like this design so much. Love how you can still hear him shooting underneath. Starscream thing flips over and that way like shield size. Sure. But it always disappointed me as a kid. I was like, you have War for Cybertron, Megatron, he's in the files, he's right there. People have done, I think people made mods where like they swap his model, play as him. For some reason, like, you just can't.
Decepticons, Megatron has perished, betrayed by his foolish pride. I, Starscream, am your leader now. Decepticons, return to base.
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time. Enjoy the moment. It may have cost us our future. No. You mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone? There's barely enough left to
I don't know what it is about this cutscene, but it is like not as good as other cutscenes. This one feels like very rushed and not. It's a really cool cutscene, but like this cutscene, like when put up to the other ones, like it looks more like it's in game than not like a cinematic like one. which is weird.
This is as close as I can get to Grimlock's last known location until the rust storm
Yeah, like
clears up.
like this one looks way better.
It'll have to do, Sideswipe. You ready, Cliff Jumper? Always. Try not to have too much fun without me. All right, just keep your channels open in case the rescuers need some rescuing. Let's do it.
My sensors are jammed. Optics barely working.
Keep moving. We gotta fire cover. Through here.
Where are we dropping?
Look out! Sideswipe, this is Jazz. We're in, but stay close, okay?
Will do. Sideswipe out.
Cliff Jumper, over here!
Jax, that ship's markings match the one that was stolen from the base.
There's a good bed Grimlock used.
This doesn't look very stable.
It's fine! I got the ship logs. Grimlock did use it. He and his team were tracking an energy spike here in the Sea of Rust. See? Under control, baby.
Can't believe you outranked me.
Looks like Grimlock made his way through here. After you.
Can legit see where the world ends. Parkour. Parkour parkour. I was gonna say Jazz can jump up on this, but I can. Whoa, okay. I didn't know you could jump up that much. Hold on. I don't know. I might, thing is you have to uninstall the online mod, then reinstall it. It's just weird. I don't know if that would mess up anything, but if it doesn't, it's just like I can swap them in and out, I might do that.
Just tore through this metal like it was nothing.
Let's tore through this metal like nothing. It's happened to fire sword, yeah.
We got company. Time to play hide and seek.
Decepticons?
Cloaking works best if you keep quiet.
Sweep the area. We don't want any business like before.
Yes, sir. Keep it down until we find out why they're here. Take him out. Oh, quietly. Not cool. Stick to the shadows if you want to live.
Door's sealed shut.
I see an access tunnel.
Not
behind
cool.
all that junk.
What if I just don't do it stealthy at all? Also, this door looks like it should open.
I'll take care of that.
Sea of Rust, explain. What do you explain? It's the Sea of Rust.
There, an access tunnel.
We'll find
As not stealthy as possible. It's stealth because I kill everyone.
Jazz, you read this?
keep your distance.
Maybe we can ask him which way Grimlock went. It's like a dead end. I see a crane, but can't reach it. Any ideas?
There's a control room on your left.
As much as I want to take that gun, I cannot. I'm just playing, I think, Fall of Cybertron.
Cons are crawling all over this place.
I get the sense they've been
stealth because I've killed everyone else.
Decepticons are using this as some kind of waste management.
Experimental cloaking technology test subject, Cliff Jumper.
Cliff Jumper Blast Gas is now. You know what sucks? The community ratings are still broken.
Kind of waste you get from
I hope they
energon.
fix that. I love that.
From somewhere, Grimlock knew something we didn't. Find a way upstairs.
I always wanted to go over there. Blast Gas is so much fun. What a cool weapon for multiplayer. What was the other one again? The throwback pistol, I know that.
Cliff Jumper, blast gas is not available.
No, it is. Does he say that like before or after? Let's see. Sling shock, that's right. That's Shockwave's gun, right? Yeah, this is Shockwave's weapon. This is so epic cool.
Probationary status for you, Cliff Jumper.
You know what's weird though? Electric bolter.
Good luck, soldier.
You know, we're doing DLC weapons. DLC weapons only. There's such cool weapon additions.
Decepticons just ahead.
And I just didn't get to use them enough. Because, I mean, Rise of the Darkspark had them.
Find your way, Cliff. Hit
But
your
they
ride on
sucked in
trash
that game.
compactor.
Really? Hold on, wait a second, it was actually working. What? Kill them before they see you. Love how he still talks through it. Did you get alerted to that?
Cliff, the controls from the trash compactor.
Bro, I know I can do it. I know it. I know I can do it stealthily by killing everyone. Just like that, Starscream takes control. Nah, he's no Megatron. Better than Shockwave. No! I know I can do it. I know for a fact you can do it stealthy without anyone catching you. They both dead. Yeah, they're all dead, yet they effing alerted. Oh, it's so close, so close. Okay, okay, new strat, new strat. Just like that, Shockwave to Shockwave. Is that because I just mentioned Shockwave? I think used his gun.
Cliff, the controls for the trash compactor are just ahead. Use it to hitch a ride.
Oh, this guy's effing head design. This guy has a unique head design, does he not? Is like the gas mask on? Stealth. See that? Effing stealth right there. Can't believe that worked. This where I come out of later? Yeah, you can just skip like part of the level like that, actually. It's cool. So watch, you pull this, some garbage, get on the lift, then you go up, right?
Where are you anyway?
Getting my sneak on.
Then you come here. Love how those guys didn't realize that their friends were dead. Grab lever, wait for what? What's this lever do? Useless lever. I think there's supposed to be a door closed here, but it's glitched for some reason because I skipped the segment.
It'll be fine.
Pull the lever, Crunk. So what happened is I skipped the segment where Jazz says that, which I'm assuming didn't load the door. So when I did load it back in, by doing the dialogue out of order from spawning the Decepticons, the door just broke. That's pretty funny. Fall of Cybertron, quietest Xbox 360 game. Looks so cool on the ground as well. Look how big it is.
Experimental cloaking technology test subject, Cliff Jumper.
What's the throwback pistol look like on the ground?
Blood soldier.
That's what it looks like? Interesting. So cool.
Apologies, Cliff Jumper. Glass gas is not available.
The electric motor.
Good luck, soldier.
People used to be able to rate weapons in the shop.
Cliff, you got company. Wonder what tipped them off. You're not helping. They got rockets. I know. Worthy of Grimlock himself. What you mean, loud and unnecessary? Whatever. We won.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I didn't think I have it, you get special dialogue if you kill them all. But if you don't kill them all in the allotted time, Jazz is like, it's not working, Cliff, get out of there. And he's like, I know, I hate it when you're right. But if you kill him really fast, he's like worthy of Grimlock himself. Loud and unnecessary. Hey, we won. That's the dialogue you get. Which I think is cool, and I only ever knew about that dialogue till like, I think 2020-ish, because like, as a kid I was like, oh, I gotta stealth away from them, you know? This chest. I think this opens. What's this translate to? You know what, we're gonna do some live translation. Okay, hold on. Diverge in alphabet. It's the Autobot one? There is a difference. Okay, hold on. Live translation here. Let's find it. Let's find. There's a difference between Autobot and Decepticon, though. That's the thing. Hold on, it'll be cool. I'll be so cool when I decode it. Also, all this, I'm not doing all that. Okay. That one is... what? That one. That one looks like that one. I think that's the closest we're gonna get, even though I don't think it's that one. So like because usually they actually say stuff. Wait, is that it? No. Hold on, I'll get it. Would it be in pre-modern? I think it would be. What the hell, man? Screw it, I can't find. I can't find it. I don't know if they even have it. That's the thing. I think I seen this one actually. Okay, I'll try one more time. Ever trying alphabet. Not Maximal or Protocon, that's for sure. I'm assuming it is one of these. Pre-modern Cybertronian. Two lines, really? I can't find effing two lines. At least not ones that look like that. Oh, it's so close. So close. With her upside down. Nah, they're definitely not. Yeah, I can't find it. It says that is to emit. The thing is, like, I don't know if this is before or after, but they started, Hasbro started giving showrunners, like, this is the Cybertronian alphabet, here's Maximal Predacon, Decepticon Autobot, pre-war, and Ancient Cybertronian, right? And they gave that to a bunch of different showrunners. So, in like Transformers Reactivate, if you actually go in and try to decode the text, the Cybertronian text, you'll be able to. It actually says things, like secrets about the game. Same thing with, what do you call it? Fortnite, the Fortnite collab, they gave them the Cybertronian alphabet and said if you're gonna code anything in, it's that. Here's what it is. And so one of the contrails in Fortnite has a bunch of Cybertronian text, and it just says Fortnite, 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 Fortnite in Cybertronian, which was cool. I did like that. I'm one of the first people to ever decode that. I don't think I made a video. You know what? I should make a short on that. Like, do you know this secret about effing Transformers Fortnite? It's that the Cybertronian actually translates to something. All of the text in Cyberverse also you can translate. Someone did, and in one of the season 4 episodes, there's a tablet on the ground. Someone zoomed in and translated it, and it's a bunch of YouTuber names who that's just Grimlock's head. I just realized that's like very similar, if not just Grimlock's head modified, like the main Autobot one. But essentially, all of the text in that show would actually be something.
Sure got around. The ancients prided themselves on star explorers. These tombs must be where they kept any cosmic souvenirs. The rust hasn't been kind.
Yeah, and it was basically like just a bunch of YouTuber names of people who were reviewing the show at the time. Even the people who weren't like very nice to the show, which fully deserved. Season 1 was awful, and I think they saw a lot of that criticism and were like, okay, yeah, we gotta do better. This show I think sucks. Now it's pretty good. Season 2 was like getting back on track. It was good, had some pretty good story ideas and whatnot. Then Season 3 was awesome. And Season 4 was really good as well. I did not like Season 1. Season 1 was just like generic kiddie show garbage. I remember watching it being like, I can't watch any more of this. Then people were like, Cyberverse gets good. Like, Season 2 just came out, Season 3's coming out. Like, Cyberverse actually gets good. And I was like, okay, I'll watch through it. Then I did, because it's all on YouTube, I think. And I watched through it, I was like, holy, it actually gets good? Really? Like, they leave Earth in, like, near the beginning of the show?
Primus, would you look at that?
They have, like, genuinely interesting ideas and just have fun with the Transformers canon?
The ancient map room of the universe. Does the map point to something big and ugly named Grimlock?
Should I try and translate any of this?
No.
I wonder if these actually say it. They probably don't. Yeah, I'll do it later. This is gonna be my last mission. Once I'm done this mission, we're done. We're just going to bed. Actually, if I finish this mission and there's time, I'll play like one Fortnite game or check the item shop and just groan and be like, it sucks, then I'll leave. It better be FNAF. The new update's tomorrow, which I'm excited to cover that. Probably will stream it or something. So I think. There's gotta be like a developer mode or something. The Autobots must be found. Really? I didn't even know you could shoot them. If I can be completely honest.
I thought we were all on the same side.
Stealth, 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 stealth. Well, I guess this Cybertronian you wouldn't be able to read because it's Age of Rust. And it's like kind of like Call of Cybertron, Ancient Cybertronian. I don't know if this is before or after they start giving people like, this is the Cybertronian alphabet. If you must use it in the series, this is what it looks like. These weapons are OP, by the way. Mr. Ford. As a reward for completing the battle pass, solving cool temple puzzle, I give myself but much more stuff.
Secure this room. Yes, sir.
What are these things?
Yeah, well, if anyone can find a way to make it work with shockwave, that guy is here.
Backpack shockwave, never. They're all dead. This just feels like Undertale Genocide. You just one-shot everyone and then, like, nobody came. And more.
Messes, sword scrapes, a trail of destruction. Yeah, Grimlock went through here. Wow. Grimlock doesn't leave much to chance, does he?
Giving him too much credit. Grimlock's a hothead.
I just respect the direct approach, that's all.
I hear no quick strike. What a fun playthrough that was. Terrible. I just wanted to teach this kid how to shoot a gun. I needed your help to sell a gun to a child. Maybe I worded that a bit incorrectly. I'll pay you triple. Why didn't you say so?
Jazz? Jazz! Do you read me?
Blink. Everything is different. Nothing is the
Fell
same.
right into a Decepticon patrol.
I'm back onto it. That's the head of the cloakers from the first game. They just reused it. I was like, is that Baber's Bumblebee? Hey, it's less scary than usual, actually.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm coming.
I wanted to give a gun to a child. Maybe, shouldn't have said that. It's honestly the best joke in the whole game. I love that joke. Am I stuck? Not stuck, right? No, it's just me. You know what someone should do? Make a mod for Fall of Cybertron where you can play as Grimlock in the cliff jumper section. That way it's like you're just destroying everything. It's lore accurate.
Glad to hear you're still functioning.
I'm pinned down. Gonna need some help.
Dude, I headshot him and I like just went to town. Hold on. Just for a quick strike. That whole 9-hour stream, I'm sure you will. Oh, unnecessary energon in there. For this effing light, do you really need this light? It's not that we're out of energon, it's just you're putting energon into the wrong things.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was close. Hey, you think you can lift this thing off me?
Well, LeVay can just leave. Cliff! Cliff jumper!
Fuel for the fire.
Hello? Totally not cool, man. This guy. Who do you think you are? One of the Knights of Cybertron? I never even noticed that statue's there. I just know it, like, something gets destroyed there.
But I get the job done.
Should rewatch my
Gonna have
this
cars
video.
in no time. Quick, follow me.
Yeah, he breaks the statue. I never really realized. Never got to see it beforehand.
Oh yeah!
Can't jump it or transform section.
What the frack are those?
How terrifying. Refreshing. Property damage. Yeah.
This looks tricky.
Nice job, Cliff.
Scrap. Looks like it caved in.
I got this one. Show off.
Can you lift
When I get to Overlord, yeah.
No.
Howdy,
Let
Lord.
me have it. Wow. Grimlock? Why do you suppose
Wow,
Grimlock
Grimlock's
came out
so
here
skilled with his sword, that fire is still on fire.
Whatever that is. Nobody's heard from Grimlock or his team since.
Grimlock has a team?
They call themselves the Lightning Strike, something or other.
That's terrible.
Jess, look.
Interesting. Facility is collecting the toxic byproduct of energon refining. There must be an energon supply nearby.
Picking any energy readings up?
The storm is still mucking my signal, but
Cliff Jumper, why? No. Cliff Jumper, I found a distress signal. Wait. Just kills himself.
Show up.
Escape the
Can
tool.
you lift that thing?
Mask.
no.
Let me have it. Wow. Grimlock?
The fact that they use Dark Energon as like explosives now
Grimlock came out here anyway.
contain the explosions, so it's not like spreading spikes everywhere is very interesting to me.
Grimlock has a team?
They call themselves the Lightning Strike, something or other.
Yeah, how did he?
Terrible.
Jess, look.
Interesting.
Where the hell did
Facility
he
is
go
collecting
to
the
get
toxic
there?
byproduct of energon refining. There must be an energon supply nearby.
Picking any energy readings up?
The storm is still mucking my signal, but Cliff, I'm detecting a faint distress signal. It's Autobot.
Where the hell does that go? See, this is why I want the effing mod so I can free camp. Stuff like that.
Distress signals coming from
They
that
have to
way.
bundle it in.
They're sealing up like a safe.
We need to find a way to open it.
That's why I don't have it.
Canisters are full of toxic goo. Pretty sure I can rig a good-sized bomb to blow the lid. Meet me in the control room.
These snipers might have other ideas.
Kinda spectacular. Like some kind of Spider-Man.
Cliff, I rigged the bomb. Ready to lift.
Be there in a parsec.
Bomb blow its way. Once it's loaded, escort it to
I
the
remember
hatch and
playing
open
this on
the
hard
door.
mode and it
Should be
was
more than enough
brutal.
fireworks to crack that lid.
You are gonna wait till I get clear, right?
I have played
We'll see.
3 different games on stream. I played Hyper Light Drifter, playing Fall of Cybertron, and I'm about to boot up Fortnite to check out Item Shop.
Shotgunners! They aren't making this easy!
No, they are. Yeah, they have a custom head. It's like Perceptor, but it has like a thing in front of it.
The detonator ain't responding. You're gonna have to set the
It
bomb
isn't.
manually.
What?
Need to plant a det pack on the bomb. On it.
Nice job, Cliff. Ooh, that's a long way down. You stay here.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
What? No. I'm not called Cliff Jumper for nothing. You stay here. I'll take the plunge.
Alright. Well, we're gonna boot up Fortnite. Check out what's going on with that. Then yeah.
You're going to love this. Trust me.
Good old Swizz. Armada randomizer, is that a thing? Do that? First time hearing of it. Wait, Dead by Daylight is collabing with effing FNAF? Let's go! Dude, I might actually buy Dead by Daylight. I might buy it again. On PCs, I think you can get all your stats now, so I might have to get that. I might have to get wow, 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 wow. If they have cross save, I'm getting it, and we're doing effing Five Nights at Freddy's stream. Oh, dude. Dude, if you're like running around the pizzeria, that's actually cool. With like the animatronics chasing you. Know what you could do? Have William Afton and he spawns like the phantoms and the phantoms like scare you. Is the best shark in town. Skybite. Alright, we check what's going on with the Fortnite item shop. And then I think I'm gonna end stream. Looking to get Dead by Daylight. New video. Go check it out. It's at like 400 views right now, which is insane. Oh yeah, this skin. This skin's like $8 for this skin. Like, that's pretty good. August 6th. Where we fallen, the beans make their way to Fortnite Battle Royale. So are you gonna be able to play as them in VR or separate mode? Rushed Call of the Future? I really don't wanna. 8 hours. I better get my ship. Okay, you wanna see something crazy? All my Fortnite people will understand this. I go here. Captain Jack Sparrow's ship glider. I have all of the map. It says reward claimed, right? I have all the quests done. And then we go to learn all codes of the pirate. I don't have the ship. I think my favorite so far is... You're not getting the key to this door. What? There's a key? And then he transforms and he runs away. He's like, looks like we'll need some type of key to open this door. A key? Wait, didn't somebody say something about a key? I think that's like the best effing line. Also, I watched this movie. I don't know if I said, but like, it was alright. I liked it. It was one of the better MCU movies, obviously. They even make fun of how Marvel's just gone downhill since Endgame. They haven't had a solid, like, it's just, if Deadpool said it best, it's miss after miss after miss after miss. Like, what happened? Can't wait to get all my Fall Guys cosmetics, guys. Hey. They turn, like, every skin into Fall Guys, then that would be cool. Compilation of all the dialogue. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. Or you could just watch my streams. I ain't doing the Decepticon one though. I gotta upload more shorts where it's just called the future. And I also want to start uploading more Pokemon stuff. Not like videos. Well, I might do like a video showing up on my shinies and like, you know, like cool stuff, but like, because I love shiny hunting, if you know. And I do want to get an Elgato so I can live stream shiny hunting. And also playing Legends ZA when that comes out. Alright, new item shop, Deadpool Wolverine, here since yesterday. Here since like the whole week. The Lethal Company collab has been here for a few days. Pirates of the Caribbean's leaving soon. El Chalupin, been here since yesterday. I'm not playing that. Bloom, okay, good skin, already own him. Wait, you gave him a Lego one now? It's an I don't know. Growler's cool. He's definitely a Kiss fan, look at him. Bloom is cool, but like those two skins I already have. Is this it? That's it? We're done. We're done. Like the item shop is over. Oh, the Lego, dude. Really? That's item shop. Epic, what are you doing? Raw survival. I'm disappointed, yeah. I'm gonna quickly go on Save the World, check if I have any. What the hell is by Epic? There. The scroll's so effing far just to get Save the World, like, it's crazy. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Think about deleting my Instagram because nobody cares about it, unlike YouTube. And I don't post on there anyways. The only reason I have it is to like talk to friends, post my art, and I was thinking about just posting in the community tab or somewhere else. So yeah. Oh, I didn't know. These challenges suck, so I'm not doing them. Swindle. I might stream tomorrow the Fall Guys update. Why not? I don't know. See you guys in the next one. Go watch my newest video. Really good video. Where people need to see it. Since, like, a lot of people were like, when's the next one? Where is it? So, if you haven't seen it, definitely check out What If Fall of Cybertron had a sequel, Chapter 2. Attack of the Junkyard. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.